So let's see. So with us today, I am the lovely, talented Norman Rafferty. I'm doing the game hosting. We did some big rechanges. So if you've just listened to the last one and you're listening to this one, hello, internet people. Don't be surprised. It is different now. So big changes. We'll puzzle through them as we go. We're joined today, Rectus. What are you playing today?
I am playing Ren Sato, a power gamer whose avatar is Tetsu, a dreadnought. He is an athlete, former lightweight boxer. His personality is driven. His motto is live until you die. I have no current goals.
All right. We also have with us Nell. Nell, who are you playing today?
I'm playing as Goto Sugimori, 35, a police officer. In the game, he is Awen, a female dervish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swords today.
Yep, and his motto is be the change you want to see in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also have Quoteman with Quoteman with us today.
Yeah. I am playing the player Rozun Asagawa, a high school delinquent with no real way in life other than having fun. His motto is if you can't find the fun in it, why bother? In the game, he is also playing Rozun Asagawa because he just doesn't give a crap about using his real name.
Sure, why not? What's identity theft, really?
Yeah. And that's going on. And my goal is to become the legendary in the game.
All right. And still hasn't become legendary.
Also to commit more crime time.
Yep. And we also have Griffin.
Yep. I'm playing Kuwabara Goto, a softcore yakuza with a happy personality. He's playing Karasu, a grenadier, who's just as insane as him. Let's see. My motto is, crime is its own reward. And he wants to find a dungeon.
All right. Well, last time we played the Vital Hearts game, you were all like, as we described, people who are living in Japan who are also playing Vital Hearts Online, a virtual reality MMO, the first of its kind, which also means it's quite controversial. In fact, it was so controversial, you had a great adventure at the Science City Expo last time we played.
And a guy got shot almost. But then someone else died.
People got shot at. One of you found a dead body. There was riot and all this kinds of crazy stuff. Whew, that was some adventure. I wanted to go on forever. But after the adventure, you all, since this is a typical anime, it's like, wow, that was a harrowing adventure where people lost their lives and things were changed and portentous. I can't wait to go home and play a children's video game.
On motorcycles.
Yeah. On motorcycles.
The only thing that, I kind of wanted to bring up is like, we were at like a really cool like cliffhanger last time.
Well, yes, but
what was my character doing this entire time? Now I'm just curious.
Maybe
Possibly
you were on
working.
shift. Yeah.
Actually, now I'll brief you separately because you get a completely different side of the story than everybody else got.
Because most of them are, their delinquents are criminals, right?
Right.
I saved a man's life, thank you.
Right, and because you're police, you will get a different side of the story than everybody else got. So, but I will take care of that later. So I know you're all excited about it, but in typical anime fashion, it's kind of like, wow, we should really spend a lot of time puzzling over this strange device that we looted from this place. But wait, the alarm just went off on my phone informing me that the mandatory cooldown period during the soft launch of Vital Hearts has expired. We can start playing the game again.
You're joking.
So you drop everything to go play the game.
Oh. That's the most disappointing bullshit ever. That is literally just shoving a game down your throat because, hey, addiction.
But you guys have to agree with me. It is something they would do in an anime television show.
Probably.
I don't know. Maybe in a poorly written one.
Realize what universe you're in, sir. Not the best possible
Well,
one.
also more importantly, like even though you have the weirdo device, you also told me last play session you said you weren't going to plug this into your computer. So
No,
Oh, I
honestly,
plugged it in, but
we were plugging it in and turning it on. I unplugged the internet.
oh well,
Which is why Griff isn't here with us today.
it also sounds like that when you got all right. In more spirit of cliffhanger, you will plug it in, but nothing happens immediately when you plug it into your computer with no internet connected.
Okay.
In fact, actually, right. I mean, nothing immediately happens. You guys tap on a few. It's like we ended the episode in the cliffhanger. Next episode is the ultimate cliffhanger tease because when you sit there and bang on the keyboard, nothing happens. No one in the party actually has computers as a talent, do they?
no.
Right.
No.
So you guys bang on your keys, nothing happens. It's a typical time vampire type thing.
If anything, this is the anime episode where you start and you wonder, did I download these in the wrong order? And it turns out to be one of those filler episodes where we go back to the cliffhanger at the end of the episode.
Well, right, and so your computer keeps doing the pairing device noise, where it keeps saying it's pairing with it, and it's just this unknown, and then you go, oh, well, maybe but you can't search the internet for drivers because you're not connected to the internet.
I assume that the disc that came with it had the drivers on it.
It came with a disc?
She said it came with
The
something.
USB.
USB, that's it.
Yeah.
Flash drive.
Yeah, it did have a USB stick in it. So you guys plug that in, and the files it doesn't make immediate sense to you. If these are supposed to be drivers, you guys are like, none of you actually have computers as a talent. So you guys just keep double clicking on stuff and getting weird error messages. So you guys make a note to yourselves. This is something we're going to have to poke at, either find someone smarter than us or do some more research. And after poking at it for like 30 minutes, the note that says you guys could get back on Vital Hearts Online went off 15 minutes ago.
All right, fine.
So like you guys, in typical, anime fashion will say like, we really do want to figure this out. We have to come back and figure this out later. It's like, yes, but our audience is getting bored watching your character.
I have to feed my MMO addiction.
Hey,
Well,
they're
right.
here for the cliffhanger too.
Right. So you guys decide to poke at the files a little bit later, but then, and more interesting, you're going to all get online.
All right.
Yay.
Which is going to be hilarious because when you all log back in, your police friend is there. He says, "Hey guys, I've logged in the MO. Anything interesting happened to you guys this week?"
Do they even know that I'm a police officer? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So when you guys log in and see Awen, who wasn't there or didn't say hi or tell you that she was at the expo, do you tell her in the chat room, typing in the chat room? Oh yeah, totally.
I made the news.
In good criminal fashion, no.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
I made the news.
Right. So there. All right. So wait. This is the news story you can actually read about now. Somebody. There was a shooting at the Science Expo where somebody tried to shoot Erzat's Bill Gates. No, not Bill Gates. Erzat's Steve Jobs. Somebody tried to shoot the CEO of the Altamont company while he was up there giving his speech about his virtual reality device, shouting something about the singularity. But Tetsu, I forget what's your real character's real world name?
Ren Sato.
Brent Sato threw his phone at the guy's hand, knocking the gun out of his hand.
Is it like a good picture of Ren Sato? I mean, is there a recording of this at all? Video cameras? Or...
They did. There's blurry pictures of them, but since he threw his phone and his phone has been confiscated, you guys know a lot about him because you have his freaking phone.
Oh, so I'm on the case?
No, but you know about the case. So basically, he's there, and they haven't had a chance to interview him yet. Probably because they haven't unlocked his phone yet, because it takes a while to unlock phones. It's my understanding that regular police procedure is they copy the entire phone and then try using brute force decryption methods on it. So, which it takes time. It takes a couple days.
I mean, my character was in a wheelchair, so throwing a phone was all I could do.
Yeah.
Was my character at the expo? Or
No, you were not, because that's going to explain why you missed it. No, you're doing something a lot different, which I'll discuss later. But right now, I kind of want to get to show off the game today.
No problem.
So, because it is a beta test game, so we are doing beta tests.
I just want to make one last mention in case if Theta is trying to like throw us under the bus with the whole stealing the equipment. We lied straight to his face.
Well, I
don't even know anything about it. Remember, I was at the.
No,
you guys stole everything, literally.
You were there at the unveiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't there when you guys were stealing it, and I didn't go with you guys when you went back to your place because I went home with my girlfriend. So
I know.
Yep.
I don't know why you're thinking I'm about to.
After the shooting attempt,
Just that message over there.
Anyway, after the shooting attempt, like people, like the security were like, there's a guy in a wheelchair here and did extra special hard to get Sato out of the place. So, because they were worried about, man in wheelchair murdered at Japanese event.
That's not good publicity.
So in true anime fashion, you would like your eyes would bug out and you go Nando, and then like a voice,
Nande.
yeah, Nandeska, and a narration in your head going, it was this man? He's the person of interest, and he's in my gaming group. Wow, what were the odds of such a strange coincidence? I will have to look this up later. And we get to kill a minute of screen time by just focusing on your one frame face.
Yes.
Yes, way to save the budget. Thank you, filler episode.
Yay.
So you guys get back together in the game, and this time, all right. So now we're out of the tutorial quest crap and into the real quest. So after you brought back the codex, so Jubin could decipher it or whatever, he's you were approached by by one of the Cartesian knights who says, hey, we've got I think it's a small problem, but I'm not sure what it is. But there's one of the phylactery plants where we develop our powerful devices using monad energy. Now we have better and safer techniques for harnessing monads to power our glorious civilization. Why, just look behind me at this fantastic skybox that they spent hours modeling. Isn't it amazing?
Oh boy, I wonder if I can get over there.
I do love the matte painting background.
No, it's a video game skybox.
Yeah, skyboxes tend to have matte painting backgrounds.
But this is VR, so we had to model it all in 3D because you'd notice. When they ask you if you think it's amazing, do you click yes or no?
Yes.
I miss the days of matte painting backgrounds.
Those of you who say yes, he says, yes, I completely agree. Those of you who say no, he just, didn't expect an uncultured person like you to appreciate it. Now let me continue with my quest unabated, because I will not remember this. So I need you to go to the abandoned phylactery plant. We have rumors to believe, I have a rumor, I've heard a rumor that it might be a holdout of a gang of chaotic monsters.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh no.
Because everyone knows, long ago, the great heroes of our city trapped the chaotic monsters deep in the underworld where they belong, because they're horrible, chaotic monsters.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is the text in is the vocal in this game also? Do I have like a text box underneath that I can read what he's saying?
If you have that turned on.
Is the word chaotic or chaos? Is it bolded? Like more information?
It's in a different color, which shows that it's a lore word.
Okay.
So yeah, it's emphasized. But yeah, so without going into too much detail, in the great history, the entire science of monadology, was a great technology developed by the founders of Cartesia to keep the chaotic monsters subdued. And now they're worried that a bunch of them might be in the phylactery. The knight says, I don't really believe the story, and I'm too busy to go look into it. But you're brave adventurers. Do you accept the quest?
Yes.
Okay, so this goes on your quest log, not on your goal log. Of deal with the monsters at the abandoned phylactery. If you
Wait,
accomplish the, so in the video game, you're supposed to you got a new quest to go to the phylactery
Dun, dun, dun.
and deal with what's there. And I'll promise you a reward. In typical MMO fashion, I don't tell you what it is.
Oh
Let's do
no. I can't look at the quest log and see what it gives me.
Yeah, some MMOs don't do that, right?
A lot of them do, but
A lot of them do
I guess
now?
a few of them don't.
You're in beta test. It says it will give you a question mark, an A, and then a box, and then a no name to
I
find.
mean, if you don't want us to know what it is, you would just say it gives you this container, and then the container will probably have some random chance reward.
Oh, I like that. It tells you what the question. What does it give you? An unlabeled box. Wow!
Whoa. That's
Oh, man.
better than Spruce.
Later on, you're going to run to a player in the game whose inventory is full of 97 unlabeled boxes. And says, "Yeah, you can open these, right? You can open them."
Yeah.
He's wearing box-based armor at that point.
Yeah, he's wearing a box on his head.
He's collected so many boxes. He managed to trade in for the box armor.
Yes, exactly right. All right, so when you fast travel and the game fades out and fades back in, the phylactery itself, it looks a lot like a factory. There are these large, I'm not sure what you describe this. How would you describe the shape of a cooling tower? You know how they're like concave, they're wide at the top, and then bow inside. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? You see them in nuclear plants.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a formal name for that shape.
Okay, well, so there are these.
It is just a cooling tower, though.
There are long, tall, slender towers here. There's a lot of It looks like a factory, so there are these little side buildings that you wander in, but there's nothing in them. The ceilings have collapsed, and there's just kind of furniture around. There are posters and work safety stuff. But most importantly, that looks more interesting is when you get to a giant flat expanse where you're thinking, oh man, that'd be really cool if there was a boss fight here. But there isn't. Instead, there is a rectangular hole cut in the floor about 3 meters wide that is a long stairwell. You go down the stairwell and it ends up where you guys are right now on the map. Let's see. Okay, so holding the mouse button down does the ping. How do I force you to go somewhere?
Shift. Same
ping.
time.
Shift ping. Okay, so and it basically dumps you in here where you can see that it says underground maintenance access, and there is a door on the other side of the wall, and it's closed. But most importantly is even though there was normally a lot of dust, leaves, and papers around here, there are clear tracks on the ground that come in and out of that door, and there's skid marks on the ground underneath the door that makes it look like it's been opened and closed recently.
Okay, let's go.
And that's where, so Arwen says that. Let's go. So Arwen's going to walk up to the door.
Yeah.
The place is ominously quiet. Are you just going to go ahead and open the door?
I look at the party, and then I'll just open the door.
The door is made of metal. I would normally be a featureless door with it's got like a number on it, like A1, but it's been weathered with A8, so it's got lots of scratch marks on it.
Shall we go in?
Yeah, waiting on you.
All right. When are you going to go ahead and open the door?
Yeah.
Use trap sense first.
Awin, do you have any observation dice?
Yes.
Okay, and do you have sabotage as a gift, which is the trap sensing gift?
Nope, but who in the party does? Come on.
Have what?
Me and Kuwabara do.
Yeah.
Sabotage.
You guys are the trap sensors. All right, well, one of you needs to open the door then.
Hey, Griff, what's your observation?
I got like a D6 on it.
Yo, go and trap sense.
1 minute. Got a phone call.
Jesus Christ.
What are we looking for here?
Traps.
No, what are we
Same
looking
thing.
for here, dice? Mechanically.
Whoever opens the door makes a roll of mind, observation. You get an extra D12 if you have danger sense.
I've got danger sense. I'll roll it.
Yeah.
Great. What do I get killed by?
Door's completely safe. You're going to go ahead and open it.
Yay!
I always trap sense the first door because that's the most likely door to be trapped.
I don't know what MMOs you're playing.
Listen, this is still technically a tabletop game.
Okay. All right. So you're going to open the door. Inside is a room that is largely dark, although there are these little cone shapes. Like they don't have light bulbs; they have cones instead. So when the door opens, some of the cones start to flicker into life, like they are fluorescent. And when, but unfortunately, when you open the door, rolling a 1-2-1. You guys can see that thing, right?
That demon.
I see a chaotic warrior.
Yes,
Indeed.
the chaotic warrior. There is you're sitting there. You slowly open the door and you marvel at the sensations you feel. It's like, wow, I can actually smell the musty parts of this room. The NEI virtual reality technology interfaces my olfactory senses in a way I don't quite understand. I hope I'm not getting brain cancer. Hey, is that a mobile? And then, as you slowly turn your head, you can see that what looked to be like a hunched over trash pile, opens its glowing yellow eyes. And you can see it's not, it's some weird misshapen humanoid, carrying a makeshift weapon. You're not really sure what it is because, you're surprised. Okay, Tetsu, since you failed the roll, you're not going to roll any initiative.
I didn't crit fail though.
Hey, where does you? I had a girlfriend token for you. What happened?
She's right there.
Oh, it's the vampire one. Derp. Okay, everyone else is going to have to go ahead and roll your initiative, which is your mind and your observation dice. So everyone go ahead and roll mind and observation. You need 4s or better.
I got a 1.
Okay, you are stumbling.
Were you rolling for her, or you want me to roll for her?
Go ahead and roll for her.
She's good. She's better than good.
What's that D12 Griff has?
That is
Danger sense.
from Danger Sense.
Where are you getting?
Interestingly enough, the new sheet does not have an initiative slot.
It's labeled as ambushed because we've changed it so that if you guys start the fight, you always go first, and if you are ambushed, we're just rolling to see how badly you are messed up.
Cool.
We could change it back to initiative, but I just wrote ambushed because I thought that was a word people would know what that meant.
So is focus still a thing?
Yeah, well, actually, it's Overwatch is what you would start in. Focus is not currently a thing. We might bring it back because I do like it, but right now it's not a
Putting
thing.
a blue dot on her then.
There we go. Got the right thing written
Let me
now.
see if I wrote down the initiative rules, which I think I did. All right. Yeah, you guys were expecting trouble, but you couldn't actually see it. So you need 2 or more successes, otherwise you are stumbling. So if you have 2 or more 4s, but it doesn't really matter because Tetsu, you're the one being ambushed. There's exactly one monster here, and he attacks you, and you are blindsided, which means your only defenses are speed and dodge.
Got it.
Tetsuo immediately burns our first heal. Our only heal.
Nope, monster only rolls 5s, whereas you roll 6s. He swings at you with his club. His club appears to be some sort of leather-wrapped bone with protruding nails. He swings at you, makes a snarling noise, and misses. That is the end of the bad guys, rise of the good guys. All right, so, good guys, you may act in any order you want, starting with the person who's the loudest.
I can smell the garbage.
Griffin, you're up. What do you want to do?
I want to throw a grenade. I'm going to choose the defense stance.
So you'll take defensive stance and then lob a grenade.
Correct.
Okay.
Not too far away, no penalties, right?
That is correct. In fact, there are no range penalties in this version of the game. We'll get to that later.
Awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna roll with one fewer dice than before because it's now fighting for grenades instead of athletics.
Right. The monster rolls a 6.
I got double 6s. It's a tie.
Well, he is tied. He has partial cover from the guy that's there from the wall and his shield.
Wasn't
so
there a
explodes.
thing that you were rolling before that you could add to it?
Yeah,
Aim.
Yeah, we're not right. And aiming, they're currently aiming is there is a gift you can get that when you're in an aggressive stance, you get a bonus D12 to hit.
Sorry, I thought you had some sort of gift that you were tapping before to do something.
Yeah, he does not have that. So it's not in this version anyway. All right, so you lob a grenade, it explodes. He blocks with his shield and it does no damage. There is nothing else in the room.
I'll move to aggro stance and attack.
All right, I am also in aggro stance. I will counter attack.
Okay. I've got a 7.
You win. You hit me.
For 6 damage.
6 points of damage.
4 damage plus aggro.
Oh, that's right. Whenever you're in aggressive stance, you do +2 damage. I am killed instantly.
Turns to dust.
Yeah, I don't know where to put him right now. There we go. All right, that combat's over.
I guess I'll stop blocking the doorway now.
Let's keep going.
Lost my mustache.
The room itself looks a little bit larger, like it might have been used for something. By the way, the doors, if they're not propped open, swing closed. They are automatic doors.
Oh, okay.
The room itself is largely not... The walls, at one point, might have been kind of a dull orange, like there's some kind of brass, but they have weird green rust all over them. There are also the little scraps of paper and junk in the corners. But other than that, the room is remarkably featureless and has several doors.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Straight ahead.
You chose
Yeah. Straight ahead seems good, right? Because you open the door, you see a door right across from you. Makes logical sense. At least for what a character would do.
Makes a lot of sense to me.
Push it open.
Okay. And whose character is this? Is that the Grenadier?
This is.
The Trash
That's,
Master is the Grenadier.
That's me. I'm the hunter. There's too many people in my way. So our healer's gone. That's...
No, your healer's there. The healer's the vampire.
Oh.
I changed my look. How does it look, she says.
I love it.
Of
Is
course
she
you would
still-
say that.
Is she still doing that coy, I'm a new person, I don't know how games work?
No, I went to the cash shop and I bought this awesome outfit. I totally know how this works. I don't know if I like this outfit more, or then she switches to the one that's red with all of the sashes. I mean, do you guys think this one looks better? Or wait, I'm going to go ahead and start going through my entire inventory in the middle of this quest and change the way my outfit looks while you guys actually play the game.
Sounds like normal player behavior there, honestly.
Okay, I need everybody to make the ambush roll again, which is mind and observation. You need you need to roll 2 4s or better, otherwise you'll be caught unawares.
And danger sense still applies,
I can't
right?
beat that at all.
Danger sense still applies.
Yeah.
Well, then you're caught unawares, and we're going to have to figure this out in a little bit.
Yeah, because the whole 2 things, I only have 1 die.
Okay. All right, well, we'll have to... Then, yeah, that's probably a little too bad. All right, well, when the door opens, there's 5 guys all lined up in the hallway. As you notice, these guys are look similar to the first guy. You guys can zoom in, look at the awesome art.
Chaotic Charger?
Yes! And when the doors open, they all rush into the room. You door opening guy, what? How many successes did you get?
1.